YouTube? KD3 Miner here. Thanks again for tuning into the channel. We're in October now. Would be a perfect time to be mining with a bunch of GPUs as far as keeping everything cooler, but as you know, this is post Ethereum merge and there isn't a GPU coin that is profitable to anyone unless you have free power at this point. So sad day really. Sad days. So lots have changed from just a few days ago on my part 1 GPU mining after the merge video. And in that video I was talking about how I was going to clean up all my GPUs, rearrange things. But at this point, I'm currently cleaning my GPUs for another reason, and that is to sell them. And honestly, right now, half of them have already been sold because about 10 days ago or so, I finally made the decision that I was going to sell my GPUs to get one of these powerhouses of a miner, the KD3 Miner from Bitmain. When I made this decision, there were still some of these miners available for their December batch release on a few of the third-party sites that were selling them. And so that's when I began the process of listing my cards on eBay and the cleaning process. During that time, I didn't have the funds to purchase the miner, so I was working on getting those funds, as well as the cards were not sold yet. Well, during the few days of me accumulating those funds to purchase that KD3 Miner, it got sold out. So it's a sad time right now. I was torn to begin with on wanting to sell my GPUs because I really love mining, and GPU mining at that, because what really separates the GPU mining from the ASIC mining is just, building the machines, getting to, put the motherboard on the rack and getting the RAM and the processor and then lining all your cards up on the rack. It just looks so cool. It's so awesome. Building the rigs. That's what I really love about GPU mining is, just building the rigs, because, ASICs are great too. They're awesome energy efficient machines, and all you gotta do is literally just plug the thing in and it's ready to go. There's no building out the machine like a GPU rig. So that's what really makes me love GPU mining, is just the whole aspect of building the rig and all that good stuff. So with that being said, when I finally made the decision that I was going to sell my GPUs is when that KD3 Miner was still available. Now that I've sold half my GPUs, it's sold out right now. So I'm continuing cleaning my cards and selling them. I'm already halfway through selling all my cards. I'm just hoping that on some of these sites, it still says coming soon. So I'm hoping that they're gonna have some more December batches available. I will definitely be first in line to be purchasing that. If not, I'm hoping for later batches, because when I made this decision of selling my GPUs so I could buy this ASIC miner was, I love mining, bottom line, whether it is GPU or ASIC mining, and I wanted to continue doing so. Now, right now, as I've said in my previous videos, that I still owe money on my GPUs, and with that being said, there's no spec mining that's going to be happening for me because I do owe money on my equipment. So I know from experience now that you definitely want to buy equipment in the bear market, and that's where we're at right now. So I know now is the prime time to buy an ASIC miner. And in this case, the KD3, which is just a powerhouse right now. And with that being said, that $6,500 machine could be worth $20,000 in the next bull cycle. And also with the experience of mining and everything that I've gained over the past year and a half, is you really need to do research on what projects you want to back and what would be a good ASIC investment. So I was looking around and trying to decide, and that's when I figured out KD3. The KD3 Miner was the miner that I wanted, and that's when I started selling my GPUs, and now it's sold out. So here I am. I've got my GPUs halfway sold, and there's that. I got half of them sold, and now the KD3 Miner is sold out. So I'm waiting for that, and I'm hoping that it becomes available because I really want it. So here we are, down to 4 MSI GeForce RTX cards. Now I know there's only 3 landing there, but there's another one already cleaned in the box right there, ready to go. And 2 Founders Editions. This is the 970 out of my PC. I'm keeping one of these 3080s, that's where it's at right now in my computer, but we're down to those left. Right here is the next card that has been purchased. I'm going to get it finished, getting it cleaned up, and that's going to leave This one back here is the same part that's up on the workbench. I actually got a work buddy that's probably gonna buy that one, so that's why I got that one sitting in the box ready to go. And that's gonna leave 2 more Founders Editions and 2 more of the MSI cards. I plan on selling the motherboard. I'll frack one, all the power supplies, maybe keep one power supply, but that's, I'm gonna sell that as a combo, like the motherboard, the processor, and the RAM sticks. I'm not even gonna bother trying to sell the 160s or the 170 because they're probably not worth a lot. So I may do some spec mining with this machine, especially if I do get my hands on a KD3 Miner and I'm making that whopping profit that it's making daily. I probably will get this machine going and spec mine with it, just because I do love GPUs. I love the whole aspect of building a rig. And you know, I was going to keep this motherboard processor combo on here so I could just sell that motherboard, but I really like that BioStar motherboard, like I said in my home tour video. I love the lights on it. I love the GPU risers that go with it, so I'll probably put that motherboard on this rack right here and get rid of that motherboard processor combo and just sell that whole thing, because like I said in my home tour video, I would not buy one of those motherboards again. So that's pretty well where I'm sitting at. Like I said in my part 1 video of this series, I plan on making more videos about how-tos and things like that, and I'm hoping here within the next few weeks another KA3 batch for December becomes available, or even a later batch, whatever. I'm definitely going to be hopping on that. Like I said, I want to continue mining, and the only way I'm going to be doing that now is mining at a profit, because I do owe money on my equipment still. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and just dive into ASIC mining. You know, I do have the 2 1060s and the 1070 that I'm going to be spec mining on possibly. But one day in the future, when I do break even on my investment, I might decide to go ahead and build me somewhat of a GPU rig. But for now, that's where I'm at. I'm currently cleaning the cards and selling everything off for the most part. But I'm really hoping that one of the KD3 miners becomes available so I can grab one of those up and still be mining out here in the mining room. So once again, thank you for tuning in, guys. As always, love you guys. KD3 Miner out.